Oh my goodness. Another man in the title. Papaji, will you say a few words about why, when a man receives the grace, he becomes outspoken like a lion, completely unbounding, calling a spade a spade? Okay, you got to remember this was written in the 90s. I've already expressed it in the 80s. We were in like sexist, dogmatic country. We still are, but things are improving slightly. So we just read that sentence. Papaji, will you say a few words about why, when a woman receives the grace, she becomes outspoken like a lioness, completely unbound, calling a spade a spade? It's so funny because there's a little part of me that's like, when I say that, there's like, and I change these things and I talk about feminism. And there's a little part of you that's like, uh-oh, you're going to alienate the men. Who cares? There remains... Oh no, I've got to answer first before Papaji does. I laugh at the irony of that with that question as well, that there's a little thought that's like, yeah, don't be too outspoken as a woman. You can be outspoken about non-duality, but don't outspeak about women stuff. Oh, there was a cheeky little thought that came in the mind there. Shall I just express it? No, I won't. Little monkey. Okay. What I notice from awakening from here and from watching other people is that they go back to more childlike innocence in their personality, and the personality is more spontaneous with less thinking. Thinking happens. Like, we have a thinking mind, so thinking is bound to happen. It becomes more spontaneous. You know, when you were like a kid and you just used to say things and do things and there was no motive or reason. Obviously there's motive and reason, but there was like also this innocence of it spontaneously coming out. And so you go back to that. There's this like spontaneity there. Yes, there's rational thought. Yes, there's ability to comprehend if you've upset someone or been inappropriate. But then there's also this spontaneity. So when I do these talks, and the way that I like to live my life, although I have realized that you do need to have a logical mind to think things through at times, and I'm not sure if I'm allowed to mention them, but somebody close to me helps point out sometimes when I'm being a bit not spontaneous, what's that word, when you do things really abruptly? Forgot. Yes, what was I saying? I'm trying to think of that word. Impulsive. Sometimes I am a little bit too impulsive, and close people around to me can point that out. But the way that I try to live most of the time is really being spontaneous. So it's coming out with very little thought. Like, especially when I speak, this subject is like coming from a heart, like this love, like this no place. And yeah, there's a character, there's some form of filter that's coming through, but that filter is really trying not to get involved. And not even trying, it's just really out of the way, just really letting it flow. And the thinking comes in, it reflects, but most of the time it's just go, go, go. Nowhere, go nowhere. But it's just, yeah. So I think that's what happens the more and more you get into this subject. You just you have less of ability to be self-aware, which is ironic because a lot of spirituality is about becoming self-aware. Yeah. Just to let you know, if you can hear the beeping, and please carry on asking questions. I'm so happy to see that people are asking questions in Telegram, but I didn't turn off the notifications in my iPad prior, so that's what the beeping is, and next time I will do that. But yeah, please keep writing. I'm so excited that people are writing in and using this new way. Yeah. And supporting me to protect me from these online abuses. Yeah, so there's this spontaneity. So it's like you go down the plug hole in a way, like that one that was self-aware goes down the plug hole, and there's like more spontaneity, dancing without somebody watching, just dancing, just speaking, just being. And yes, there can be a part reflective mind, but it's more in the background. It's not controlling. It's not being overprotective dad. It's just like blah, 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 sometimes saying stuff like I did when I came up thinking I'll say that cheeky thing. Say a cheeky thing, which I didn't say. Yeah, so I have some messages in my group, Lisa Cairns messages.